Keaton Mitchell is a running back. He's 5'9", 180 pounds. The Ravens picked him up as an undrafted free agent. He's getting a lot of run, so we want to take a look at him. Certain things are obvious when you watch him. Very, very sudden change of direction. You'll see that here. East Carolina's blocking up duo. He's reading this linebacker. He's going to bounce as he fills. And this guy looks like he has pretty good contain. You'll see the end come off. Now watch the fake he gives. It's not just a jab step inside. It's a full-on lean forward, as in he's going to hit this gap. And watch the effect it has on 14. Just about anybody's going to buy that. Very difficult to catch in space. Gets him by the ankles there. Watch it again. I'm going to cut to the chase a little bit and say that I see extreme upside so far as his ability to be a returner, kickoffs and punt returns. He shows the potential to be an extreme weapon to me as a returner. Great open field vision, change of direction, nice ability in the open field to follow his blocks. I think he'll be most effective running in a stretch or outside zone scheme for a lot of the same reasons that he'll be an exceptional returner in my mind. I mean, an explosive, take it into the end zone returner. Great vision in the open field, awesome change of direction, great speed. You see that here, the linebacker fills, bounce. Watch him outrun these angles and watch him skirt the sideline here. He scores on this play. Watch it again. Again, running outside zone. Watch the shiftiness and the footwork in the backfield coupled with the vision. Watch the effect it has on this down safety. Watch the footwork and watch the salesmanship. And there you go. Breaks it inside of him. Really good vision. Good job following the back. Really explosive. Gets flat here behind another block that happens to be the quarterback. It's just very, very difficult to catch up with. And the word you keep hearing out of the Ravens camp and Monken is space. Keaton's a space player. Good vision. See him make 3 miss, reads that coming downhill, finds the block and follows it. When things are jammed up inside, he is very prone to bounce out. And if you make a mistake and contain the way this safety does, he's going to make you pay. You see both the safety and the linebacker in the same gap there. ECU worked to get him in space in the pass game. These are runoffs to the field side. They worked to get him a favorable matchup here as well. There's no way this linebacker is going to catch him. So you better be careful who you match up to the back when he's in the backfield. This is 3rd and 7. This is clearly an effort to get him in space. Cincinnati drops a defender into the hook flat to cover him. He's just going to outrun this guy. 3rd down and 7. Just that idea of speed, space, acceleration, and playmaking. In the 5 or 6 games I watched, I found his hands to be inconsistent. He had 3 drops in 1 game versus Cincinnati. He is a bit of a body catcher. You do see him lined up out wide, not just catching out of the backfield. And I did see him beat a corner in this game one-on-one, get a shot in the end zone. He is more of a change of pace back. He's not going to break a lot of tackles. As I mentioned earlier, he is prone to bouncing. I would submit that bouncing outside at the collegiate level is different than doing it in the NFL. And there is concern about him as an inside runner, just not going to break a lot of tackles, not prone to dropping his shoulder and picking up yards. So there's no question that there's room on the roster to keep what would be a fifth back if we include Ricard in the running back room. I'll go back to what I said at the beginning of the video. I see him as an explosive returner in his first year. And I think the potential is for him to be exceptional in that role. Not just pretty good or very good, but over the top, a guy that sees the field very well, sets up blocks in space very well, and is just fast and explosive and with great change of direction. I think he could be a great weapon in the return game. We'll look at him in pass protection. He's going to step up, close the cushion on this blitzer. He does an adequate job here, I think, in some measure because it's a QB draw. But you want to see him get square after he closes the cushion and keep his eyes up, his head back. As I said, he gets the job done here. But you really want him shoulder to shoulder, knee to knee, square. And that's a tough assignment.